Hey, America. It's funny, people like, hey, Sneaky, what kind of beer do you like? Y'all, I like cold beer. Now, don't get me wrong, I drink all different types. And if I don't like it, I never go back to it. This time, it's Cerveza Modelo Especial. I like it, it's pretty good. Anyway, y'all, like the title says, ribs. I want to talk about ribs for a minute. Okay, now you got ribs, you got ribs, you got ribs. Okay, we're going to talk about all kinds. Okay, first and foremost, know what the hell you're trying to cook. All right, know what you're trying to cook. Okay, I went to the store, I ain't gonna say which one, and I was like, excuse me guys, do you have any spare ribs? All right, whole slab spare ribs. They said, yeah man, there's ribs right there. I said, no, those are St. Louis style. I want the whole spare rib. He's like, what's St. Louis style? And this was the butcher. Or at least the guy in the meat section. All right guys, so we're gonna talk about ribs. Okay, these right here, country style ribs, all right, pork ribs, which I'm gonna do some of. They're not really ribs, all right? That's higher up on the, or closer to the front of the cow by the shoulder, all right? It's not really a rib at all. They just call them country style ribs. Did I say cow? I meant to say pig, all right? Country style ribs. Now, baby back ribs, y'all, okay, are right here, all right? They're closer to the spine, all right? Further away from this piece, hope y'all can see that. They don't come from baby pigs. They don't come from baby cows. They come from a full-grown animal. That's just what they call them, all right, guys? They cost more. There's less meat on them, but people love them. I like them, but if I want more meat, I don't buy baby backs, okay, guys? Then you got your spare rib, which are these right here. I happen to get them from Food Line, okay? You have your spare rib, and that's what this is. Nice, beautiful, okay? And then you have, like I said earlier, your St. Louis cut. Okay, St. Louis cut, guys, is those professional, the guys on the barbecue circuit getting paid to cook and all that stuff with all those secrets that I know a lot of. Okay, guys? And all that is this rack of ribs. And I'll show you this when I do prep. They cut this piece off here, and they separate, follow along that line, take all that piece off, they make them squared off. And they cut off a little bit down here. It's square. They look just like this. All right, guys, you got that? And baby backs, which don't come from baby cows and baby pigs, look like this. All right, guys, now I'm gonna pause again, take these out of their vacuum seal packages. I'm gonna wash these down, and then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna prep them, and then we'll continue on from there. All right, guys? All right, nice. All right, America, we're back. This is before and after. Before, if you can see this, rack of ribs. It's got this skin flap right here, got some additional fat. All this is a plasticky type membrane here. Danglies on the bottom, dangling around here. Okay, guys? Before, and this is one I've already prepped. Okay, and I want to explain a few things to you. Okay? This one here, notice that flap is gone. I took that off because that's just gonna hang there and burn anyway. Okay, I took off some of the edge where I had some danglies, and I did take off a little bit right here on the end. I took the membrane off, I took the fat out of here. Okay, guys? Now back to when I was saying the St. Louis cut, right where the bones bend, the ribs bend, guys. St. Louis cut, they're gonna cut right along here. So you're just gonna have a nice square. They might even cut off some of these nice square rack of ribs, none of this top portion, okay? Or I should say none of this bottom portion, the bottom flap, okay? Now guys, hopefully y'all saw all that. All right, now, that's how the professionals do it. They want it all nice, pretty, and all of that for presentation. We at home, I ain't doing all that, okay? I'm gonna cook this rack of ribs just like I just showed you that's been prepped after I get these other ones prepped. Okay, guys? And then we're gonna cook these bad boys. You with me? Mine don't have to be pretty. You with me? Now, let me finish up my prep, and then we'll start talking rubbing. I'll get my fire ready, and we'll move on from there. All right? Nice. All right, guys, I'm just about done with this other prep rib. But I gotta do my shout out. All right, guys. The reason I'm doing this because I've already smoked ribs and all that. But Princess Ginger asked me to do this video. Matter of fact, excuse me for walking off screen. Let's get my shout out. She said, so glad you did this video. I just purchased a grill and I am preparing to do some outside cooking this summer. You really gave me some great tips. With Memorial Day coming up, I would love to see your version of ribs on the grill. All right, Princess Ginger? But here it is, all right? So that's my shout out. All right, guys, but anyway, I got this all washed up and trimmed up. But here you go, Princess Ginger, something you don't want to forget. You want to take this membrane off. All right, get yourself a butter knife or something and start from the bone side and pull up enough of this membrane that you can get a hold of it. Use a paper towel because it's slippery. Grab a hold of it, get a good grip, and then pull this membrane off just like that. All right, pull it off just like that. All right, guys, get that membrane off of there. That way your rub will penetrate, y'all, and it's not chewy and all of that. This right here, guys, is not as edible as you would think. Now, I've said this before. If you ever had ribs, let me get rid of that. Get y'all back to me here. All right, have you ever had ribs when you bite into them, you got a snap? It's kind of plasticky on the bottom, stuff gets in your teeth. That's what that membrane is. All right, some people just score it on the back. I take it off altogether because it's just not pleasing to my mouth, so I take it off completely. All right, guys, let me get my rub together. It's not really gonna be a rub, it'll be seasoning, and then we'll move on from there, okay? All right, guys, I'm back. In here, you can put whatever you want, all right, folks? People down in Texas, salt and pepper, they're good, all right? Other places, paprika, onion salt, onion powder, garlic powder, you name it, okay? Now what I used, all right, and keep in mind you can season with whatever you want to. I used some Old Bay, okay? I used some Goya adobo without pepper. I used a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. I used some salt. I used some garlic powder. I used some onion powder. What else? I put some cumin in here. Okay, guys, and I mixed it all up, tasted it, got the flavor that I want. I even had some barbecue already made seasoning that was in a container. I dumped some of that in here too. Stirred it up, tasted it, I liked it. Okay, guys, all I'm gonna do is put it inside of this, my handy dandy newfangled shaker, because I like gadgets, okay? And I'm gonna season all of this meat. Okay, hope you can see it. This is all of the country style ribs and the big chunks of meat that I cut off of my slabs. I'm gonna season them up because they're going on the grill too. There'll be appetizers, snacks, or whatever, okay? And I'm gonna season front and back my slabs of ribs. I'll show you that sitting in the pan after it's all seasoned real quick. I'm gonna go out there and get my grill going and it'll just marinate or sit in that until I'm ready to cook. All right, guys? So I'll be right back. All right, America, I'm back. There it is right there. Y'all see that? It's not heavy. I got a good even coat right here of seasoning on both my racks of ribs and that other meat, the country style ribs and the edge meat underneath. Okay, now what I did was I slathered them down with olive oil. Okay, so my season's a stick. I'm not gonna call it a rub, so my season's a stick. Okay, and I seasoned it once again on a good even coat, good even layer. And I'm gonna let this sit right here on the counter until I go out there and let my food, fire get good and hot. All right, I want this to be not cold when I put it on the grill. Okay, now let me explain a few things. One, no, I didn't put mustard on it. Okay, and no, I didn't put a thick, heavy rub on it because I'm not smoking and I'm not trying to get a bark. Okay, I'm seasoning and I'm trying to get it to be grilled. Okay, and grilled it first, and then I'm gonna low and slow barbecue on indirect heat. I'll explain that once I get outside. All right, guys, you with me on that one? Okay, I'm barbecuing, I'm not smoking. Okay, guys, now let me get outside, get the fire done, and I'll meet y'all out there. All right, America, we're back. Obviously, we out here in the backyard. I already got my chimney lit, and what I'm using is what you call the minion method. All right, minion method is, and I'll show you. The minion method is used when I want to increase my cooking time. All right, see my chimney's lit already. It's been going for about 10-15 minutes. But next to it, about half of my grill is already covered with charcoal. All right, one, maybe 2 layers, about 2 layers of charcoals. All I'm gonna do for the minion method is I'm gonna take these already lit charcoals and dump them on top of this bed. You see that? Just like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna crank the fire down low. Folks, make sure y'all saw all that. Nice. And now I'm ready to go. All right, I'm giving it a couple minutes, let my fire catch a little bit. I'm going inside, get the meat, and then start cooking. After let me back up. I need to prep my grill, and I'll show you that in a second. All right. All right, America, we're back. The next thing I'm gonna do is use a paper towel and some cooking oil, and I'm gonna oil down my grill. All right. Let me show you all that. This is to prevent it from sticking as bad. All right. Paper towel, cooking oil, and oil down the grill. Just like that. Well, I don't want to burn up a whole lot of video time. I'm pretty sure y'all got the gist of this. So I'm gonna finish up this last little one in the bottom. And y'all gonna have to use y'all imagination for the rest. Alright. I'm sure y'all got it. Alright. Be right back. Alright, America, this is where I'm at now. I'm just browning them off for searing. My ribs, that one's already done. Just checking this one. I already did all the small bits and pieces. The country style ribs and the bits and pieces are already up there. I think that's good to move to indirect. Let me take a look, see. That'll work for me. Alright guys, now from this point on, we're going indirect. Alright, y'all gotta look at that. That look good, right. Alright guys, now we're going indirect. Now we're going indirect. Up. Well, I thought that was Fort Bragg. That was a civilian helicopter. Anyway, y'all, we're going indirect, and I'm gonna keep checking it until I feel like they're done. Maybe 2-3 hours, rotating them around, and I'm waiting to see the meat draw back off the bone. I'll show it to you once that happens. All right, guys? So stick with me. All right, America. It's been about an hour and a half, give or take. Give you a look-see right there. Let me slide you in a little closer. Look at that, guys. I keep rotating them around. You can see right here how the ribs are starting to pull back. I mean, the meat pulling back off the bone. That's exactly what I want. Okay. They got good color. I'm going to let them go. Let's put you back here. I think I'm gonna let them go for about another hour or so. Take a look at them, and then figure out what I'm gonna do after that point. All right, guys, but that's going nice. If they look like they're cooked enough after about an hour, let my heat out. Then I'll start talking about sauce. I'm not gonna sauce until I'm about 5 minutes out from cooking. All right, guys, and here's the country style. I don't know if y'all can see those. Let me drop you down some. Here's the country style ribs. They look nice, good color on them. All right, I'm just gonna let those rest until the other ribs, the big ribs, get done, and then I'll sauce them all together, put them back on the grill. All right, guys, be back soon. Hey, America, I'm back. In fact, let me turn this to get rid of some of this backlight. All right, America, look, let me bring you up to speed. These have cooked for about, I'll say, hour and a half to 2, right around 2 hours, and they're looking great. Pulled back off the bone, right where I want them. What I did was I pulled them, I wrapped them, and I'll show it to you. Okay, I've wrapped them with aluminum foil, heavy duty aluminum foil, and put them back on the grill. I'm gonna let them stay there for about, I don't know, 30 minutes, and then I'll turn them another 30 minutes, and then at that point, I'll call it done. All right, as far as cook-wise. Then what I will do is, sorry about that. Then what I will do is take them out of the wrapper. I'm sorry, out of the aluminum foil. Let me close my grill. I'll take them out of the aluminum foil and then check them. I'm pretty sure they'll be done. And at that point, I'm gonna sauce them, let it set, turn them, sauce them, let the sauce set, and we'll call it done. All right, guys. So that's where we're at now. That's the process. Oh, some people add something inside the aluminum foil, apple juice or whatever amount they had, provided it was boiled and sterile. Water or something. I didn't add anything. I didn't want to add water because it doesn't taste like anything, and I didn't have any apple juice, so I just wrapped them, and they're gonna just baste in their own juices. All right, guys. All right, cool. All right, America. Here's where we are. One rack of ribs I already unwrapped. Look at this. Oh yeah. See the steam coming off of them. Nice. Bones pulled back, already done. Just slide these over here. Get them out of the way. Taking these off. Ow, 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 ow. Does you see that bend? That means they're not tough. Nice. In fact, let me turn these around so you can see how far the bones are pulled back off of those ribs. Look at that. You see that? See how that bones pulled back off of it? I mean, that meat pulled back off of them bones? All right, guys. All I'm going to do is sauce these bad boys. I'm going to sauce them. And when I start saucing, it's going to be fast motion because I want to, or double speed because I want to save some video time. I'll let you watch me sauce this side. All right? All right, America, I'm gonna let these bad boys sit for like 5 minutes. Let my sauce set under the heat. I'm gonna turn them and do the same thing on the back side. You're not gonna see that piece. The next thing you'll see, America, is these bad boys in the house. We'll be doing some cutting and some taste testing. All right? Now, Princess Ginger, was that good for you? All right, guys? I'll see you on the inside. Hey, America. All right, now, we're back inside. Everything's done. I gotta say this first. I use Sweet Baby Ray's straight out of the bottle because you don't add, now you don't play with Sweet Baby Ray's. All right, guys. But anyway, these are done. Here they go. Bam. Nice. You can see. Good color. That is sauce. Sauce is set. Look at the pull back off of them bones. Woo! Tell me that ain't pretty. All right, guys. So that's the way you do it from beginning to end. Next thing you're gonna see is we're gonna cut a couple slices, a couple ribs off, do a taste test, and we'll be finished. All right, guys. So hey, America, we back now. I already cut two ribs off, two pieces of rib off, two ribs off. Y'all know what the hell I'm saying. And two of my most precious possessions are gonna give y'all a taste test. All right. This is Octavia, my camera woman, and this is Tashayla, my second oldest. All right, y'all. Let's swap. Give me a taste test. Let me know how. There's my two. There's my lovely.
All right.
She said, all right. All right, now what I want to hear is, are they tender? Are they cooked all the way through? Are they good? And what they taste like?
Of course they already cooked all the way through. Like it's, see that? You see?
Okay, they're cooked all the way through, America.
That is tender.
Nice and tender.
Meat falls off the bone.
Nice.
That's real good.
Barbecue.
You did just not say my barbecue tastes like barbecue. All right, y'all, ladies.
Tender.
Tender.
It's the bomb, Daddy.
Nice consistency. Not too tough. It's like
Not too salty, not too sweet.
right.
Not too salty. Is
just right.
just right. It really is.
It's just right, man. Y'all hear that? Anyway, y'all, that's the way you do it. From beginning to end. It's not hard. It does take a while. Okay, I don't even know if y'all can see me. But anyway, It does take a while, okay, America? And Princess Ginger, that's it. You heard what they said. That's how you do it, guys. Find yourself a recipe, do the math, figure it out, cook yourself something good to eat. I'm Sneaky. Peace.